Welcome to the Afterspin, opinions from thought leaders in our state. I want to ask Dennis Wicker and Anna Beavon Gravely. North Carolina had 14,000 new cases in 1 week, the highest number. We were 10th in the nation. We had the highest numbers of death in a single day from the coronavirus. Hospitalizations also since the virus started. Rather than ease restrictions or even tighten them, Governor Cooper announced we were remaining in phase 3. Did he do the right thing, Anna Beavon?
I think more than that, he did what he had to do this close to the election. I think if he had either backed up a stage or a phase, that would have been detrimental to his campaign, but also just holding to wait and see what it looks like as we get into cooler weather, as it's anticipated that the virus is going to get worse, I think was probably the best decision.
Dennis?
You know, Tom, I've known Governor Cooper for a long time, served multiple terms with him in the House, was the presiding officer in the Senate when he served his years in the Senate. And one thing I know about Roy Cooper is he is a very measured, thoughtful person. You know, politics is politics, but I really think the governor bases his decisions in this area on science. He listens to Mandy Cohen,
which is a good thing, by the way.
By the way, that is an excellent thing.
Yeah.
She is very bright. She keeps on top of what's going on, and he listens to her. He listens to other advisors around him, and he's a very cautious person, and he makes decisions based on what he thinks is in the best interest of our state. So I think he looked at this fact situation. He thought, you know, maybe I better hold off a little more because he doesn't want to hurt the economy if he doesn't need to. And he can reevaluate it in every week or so. And again, I think he will rely on science and the experts in making his decision.
Anna Beavon, I did an interview with Secretary Cohen last Wednesday, and I said I was a little bit surprised we didn't dial back some of the restrictions because of the surge in all of the numbers. But you say you think that might have been a political decision?
I do. I think that it's virtually impossible to separate the fact that our state has been extremely slow to open and the fact that our governor is in a re-election. I do think that there is, it's not all 100% driven by politics, but I think that you can't divorce those two.
Dennis, I think it's one of those situations where, like entitlement programs, once you extend a benefit to somebody, it's awful hard to come back and pull it back, right?
It is a tough decision. And look, I think one thing people need to recognize is these are very tough decisions that our leaders have to make. We don't always agree with them, but it's something that has to be done. I, again, think Roy Cooper will look at the facts. I think he'll look at science. I think he'll listen to the experts and make that decision. I do agree, you know, politics is a factor.
Yeah.
I think Anna's right.
I was going to ask you a yes or no question to both of you. If the national election is a referendum on Donald Trump, is the state election a referendum on Roy Cooper's handling of the coronavirus? Yes or no, Anna Beavon?
I'm going to give you a maybe, which is not what you
that wasn't
asked.
one of your options.
I know that wasn't what you asked, but I'm going to think a little bit outside the box here. I think that not to the same degree that it's a referendum on Trump, but I do think that that is a major factor for a lot of people going to the polls.
Absolutely, he should be held accountable, and I think he will be judged by it. And if he is judged by it, I think he will do well.
Interesting. Well, thank you both for watching the Afterspin or participating, and thank you for watching it. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.